Right, hi lads and lasses, welcome to Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. Today's a nice informal video. It's not a review. What it is it's basically points changing. So I've never had a points changer up until a few weeks ago, and obviously that was in the middle of all the hoo-ha with all the different things that have gone on, and 99.9% of you know all about that. But that happened, and a lad called Trevor Clapham sent me some Red Dragon points. He was absolutely bowled over with them, convinced they were absolutely fantastic, and they are the Red Dragon Trident black points, and they're the ones with a little bit of a nose cone on them. So what I've decided to do is today's little video is going to be me changing the points in my favourite set of darts, which is my BVD Scaracity. In gold. Well, they're in gold, so the thing of the black points should look quite good on them. So that's section 1, so let's get over onto section 1 and let's go and have a look at that right now. Right, so here we are over in section 1, and in section 1 today what I'm going to do is I'm going to repoint my favourite BVD Scaracities. So these are the BVD Scaracities. One of the viewers of the channel, one of the fans of the channel, very kindly has sent me some of these Red Dragon points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them into my BVD Scaracities, and let's have a see what they look like and what they chuck like. Right, so now this, what a piece of equipment this is. Now normally these point changes are anything between 40 and 60 or 80 quid, some of them. Now I found this on eBay, and I'll leave a link in the description below. £28 for a point changer, which I think is really good value and as cheap as chips really. Right, so now then what we're going to do is start the process. So the first job is to take your flight and stem combo off. So take that out and put it to one side. Make sure that you've got enough room. So what you do is you screw this right up to the top. So what I do is I slot it into the bottom first, and then fetch it back up to the actual thread, and then all it's like is it's exactly the same as screwing your shaft into your thingy, into your barrel. So you screw it up until it stops, so you've got plenty of grip on it then, and then all you do is you wind the tip or point remover back down again. What I recommend is you leave about 1/4 of an inch of the actual point showing between the barrel and actual pinch block, and this is the pinch block here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tighten this pinch block up and take the first point out. Once you've done this once, it's really easy to do. So let's get on with it. Right, so now we've got the actual dart and the point in the right place, what we want to do is we want to be tightening it up. So we get the appropriate Allen key, and what we do is we tighten down onto the point. Pick it up, grip it in your hand, because this has to be quite tight, especially if your darts have had the points in them for a long time. I did a set of 1980s darts about a week ago now, and the crack that they made when they went, I actually thought that the points were actually welded in to the thing of the actual darts themselves. I thought it was just going to shear the thing of the points off, but no, it didn't. Right, and all you do is just put that Allen key in there and turn it outwards. Don't forget, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So it's lefty loosey, and then when it's pulled the point out of the barrel, you can see the barrel there. What I tend to do is I will then leave that exactly where it is, undo the point, pinch, undo the point, pinch, that's the point pinch, slide the point out. So we go in and exactly the same again, 1/4 of an inch, so that is virtually right at the bottom of the cone on this. So we sit that in there and we tighten back down again. Right, so that's what it looks like right from the end there. So you can actually see that in the groove where it grips the point. So make sure that you actually get the pinch in the actual pinch point, and then all we do is as we screw this in, we just guide the point into the hole. There we go. And you'll feel it locate. Just wiggle it about a little bit till it locates, and then you can just screw it down with your fingers until it's nice and tight, and then you have to start using the Allen key. So then the Allen key goes on, as we did before. You put the Allen key in, and all you do is, with these it's dead simple because you're just screwing them down till the tater's deep. There we go. Nice and tight. And then what we do is back it off exactly the same way. All I do is I put a little bit of a crack on it there, just till it's nice and loose in your fingers. Don't come backwards, because quite obviously you'll just pull the point back out again if you go too far, and that's the last thing you want to do. Then all it's a matter of doing is the actual pinch plate itself, is just undoing the Allen keys on the pinch plate, or the pinch block, whichever you want to call it. And as you can see, I've done them up quite tight then. There we go. So that's one undone. The other one, usually once you've undone one, the other one's pretty slack anyway. So that's the first dart done. Right, we'll undo that, and all we can do then, if we want to, is just screw that back out again, like so. Right the way up until the point comes right out, because obviously you're going to have to put your next dart in. So that there, as you can see, is perfect as it actually reaches the end. So then all we do is it's just rinse and repeat basically. And there we go, that's the first one. And there we go, that's the first one. And there we go, that's the first one with the point actually in the barrel. So that's number one. So now what we'll do is go into quick motion and we'll do the other two. But I think you've got the idea of it now. Right, so a massive thank you to Trevor Clapham, and it was Trevor Clapham who sent me the points. These are the Red Dragon Trident points. So Red Dragon Trident points, they've got that little cone on the end of them, which apparently saves a lot of your flights. So what I'm going to do is a bit of a long-term test with these. They've gone on the Scaricities, which is, you know, my favourite darts. And let's just see how they do on these, and I'll give you a report back on them in a couple of weeks. So Trevor Clapham, thank you very much. Right, so that was me using that new point changer. What I've done is I've left the link in the description below, because a lot of these point changes are very expensive, to like 40, 50, 60 quid. So what happened was, when Trevor got in touch with me, I went looking for a points changer that was a value one that looked like a decent piece of kit to me. Being an ex-engineer, I know what I'm looking at, and this is a little company on eBay that do points changes, and they're only 28 quid delivered, which I think is phenomenal value for money, and when it comes you'll be dead impressed. They're really well made. It's really well made. It looks like it's been manufactured in a small engineering firm, which, to be honest with you, is usually the best way to go, because they take a lot more care over what they do. Right, so the link in the description down there if you want to buy a points changer. Dead easy to do. It'll let go. Right, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and me waffling again as usual. Right, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been informative as well as entertaining for you, and at least now you know you can change your points. The points are dirt cheap. They're about 2 or 3 quid. If you go on eBay, you can get some real nice ones for 2, 3, 4 quid. I mean, you can pay a little bit more and have the Red Dragon ones and what have you, the fancy ones. But you really can on eBay. You can go and get yourself a set of points for 2.5, 3 quid. So for 30 quid, it's your first set of points done. And then after that, it's just your points, 2 or 3 quid a time. And then you can have whatever colour points you want in. You can even have different points in each dart if you want, as long as they're the same length and the same style of point. You can have 3 different colours of them, if that's what you want to do. Right, so thanks for watching Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. Don't forget, lads and lasses, you'll only ever get out of this game what you're prepared to put in. And always, toe to the hockey. Right, so first handful coming in. Oh, you can feel a difference. Definitely feel a difference, because where the actual barrel becomes a point is a lot less defined. So I can understand what they mean by it actually protects the dart point, the dart flights. I can see where that analogy is coming from. Right, so let's have a couple of throws with them, and then we'll have a leg of 301. Sorry, a leg of 501 even. Triffitt's a bit too close to the thingy board. I'm a bit worried about hitting it myself. It's right on mine with double 11. Let's have a bit of a warm up now then. Now we've had the first 3 with them, we'll have a bit of a warm up, and then we'll go into it. I'll just have a couple of chucks, and then we'll have a game of 501 with them. Right, so now what we're going to do is we've had some warm up arrows now, 9 to 12. So what we're going to do is go straight into a little game of 501. So here we go. First 3 darts. Boom. Oh, come on. 85. Disappointment after the 180. Big disappointment. Oh, big bed and breakfast. 78. he's chomping at the thingy, at my collar. Chomping at my collar. Oh, breathing right down my neck now. Right down my neck. 58 to go. Yeah, 2 darts. Boom. Right, nice little game of 501 there. We got 2 darts, so it takes me. Nice one there to a 14 dart leg. Let's have a look at the stats for the 14 dart leg. There we go. There we go. There we go, right in front of your eyes. It's only one leg, I know that. But we've got a 107.4. So that's not a bad little average, that is it? Not a bad one. Bit of a slip up there with the 85, but there you go. Right, so that's the. Let's get them out. So that's his little finish with the new Trident point from Red Dragon. Look quite nice in them, don't they? Right, so thanks for watching Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. Don't forget, lads and lasses, you'll only ever get out of this game what you're prepared to put in. And always, 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 toe to the hockey.